Son of a gun. Alright, so we've got a minute to fly through the star. I think we have to fly through it multiple times, and I don't think I have enough feathers to be able to do it. Son of a gun. Oh well, I know that there are more feathers up somewhere that I can go and grab them. So if I fail this time, like if I run out of feathers and I can't make it through the star, then I'll just go and grab some feathers and we'll do it again. Okay. Once. No feathers, no feathers, no feathers. Gosh, darn it. Nothing. I got nothing. Yep, I'm gonna have to go and find some more feathers. I should have... Well, no. I didn't really have much choice, because, I didn't really have much choice, because I used them all on those stupid snowmen. So it's the snowmen's fault, not mine. So don't blame me for the fact that this is going to end up running a little bit longer. But yeah, to get... We're supposed to go up into the tree. You can climb up into the tree by jumping onto the trunk and climbing up it. But you're not supposed to do that until after you've finished getting, obviously, the... lighting the tree up, because this is where the jiggy is. But... I believe there's feathers in here, so I'm going to need to grab those before I do anything else. I'm also going to grab these notes. Alright, so we've got 85. That's a nice total. I like that. That means we probably haven't missed any so far. Yes, there are feathers in here. Thank God. Okay. So the jiggy's up on top. You probably saw it for a second there. It's hidden under like a glass case or something like that, though. So we're gonna have to fly. We're gonna have to actually finish the minigame to be able to unlock it. So, BRB. Alright, so you have to fly through it 3 times. That breaks the glass, and then now we'll be able to go and get that jiggy. So yeah, it's not hard. It's just the fact that if you don't have feathers, it's impossible. So, yeah. Ow. That was close. I'm almost dead. I gotta stay out of that water. I have to grab some more honeycombs for those unlucky termites in this tree before I do anything else. It's interesting that they brought the termites back for this level, but I'm not complaining. Yep, there we go. They have the same stupid AI, so you're basically just farming them for... farming the 2 of them that are in here for health if you need it. I guess they just did it so they can have some enemy in here, and they didn't have any other cold-specific enemies that they wanted to put in here, like those ice cubes, so... whatever. There's some eggs up here. I don't think there's anything else up here, though. No, just eggs. And the jiggy. Of course. Of course there's a jiggy up here. We knew that all along. We just couldn't get at it right away. Alright, so we've got 5 jiggies, but we've actually made quite a lot of progress in this level. We've cleared out most of the hardest stuff. There's just a bunch of other collecting and things that we need to do, so... You can see there's a whole bunch of items in the water as well. Again, just like with the gator, there's going to be some items that we're going to have to grab with the transformation that you get in this level, rather than just grabbing them the usual way. So let's go ahead and jump across here, grab this. We have 25 Mumbo tokens now. That's a nice round total. And we're going to head over to Mumbo's, because that's the next thing we got to do. I believe there's some waiter boots around here somewhere. I think that's how you get to Mumbo's from here. Are they up here? Down there, maybe? Up here? Somewhere? Waiter boots? Hello? Maybe I'm thinking of a different level? I guess I must be. Can you just make this jump? It doesn't seem like you can. Well, there is a gold feather right there, so hopefully this will work. Nope. So this is one thing that Wonder Wing isn't good for, is trying to get across that. Interesting. I didn't know that. Or at least, if I knew it, I forgot it. So, oh, I see something valuable up on top of up in the top of Mumbo's hut. I did not press that slam. I did not. I did not. Alright, so there's a yellow Jinjo in here, as well as a bunch of notes. That gives us 91. Let me check if there's anything behind his chair. Nope, we're good. Costs 15 tokens to transform in this level. So we still have a surplus of 10 that we're going to want to carry to the next level. And we are a walrus. Walrus, unlike the gator, does not have an attack, but aside from that, they're pretty much identical. They both are able to cross the hazardous liquid of their levels without taking damage. They both have a rather floaty little jump that you can use, and pretty much nothing else about them is at all remarkable. But I do prefer the gator simply because the gator, number one, looks cooler, number two, it has an actual attack. Not that you're going to be attacking anything in this level anyway, simply because nothing in this level is attackable except for those ice cubes, and you're not going to want to attack them. It's this anyway. So we found all the notes. That's good. We can do two things as the walrus. We can go to... Oh, actually, let me grab these feathers. We can do two things as the walrus. We can actually do the boggy race, which I'm actually going to do, and we can also talk to Wazza. So I think Wazza's cave is right by the exit to the boggy race. So we're going to do boggy first, and then we're going to do Wazza. Sound good? Sound good. All right. So we'll go ahead and talk to Boggy. Hey, Mr. Walrus, fancy a race? Yes, we do. Thank you. This is similar to the rabbit race in Donkey Kong. We just have to... It's basically a slalom. We've got to beat Boggy to the end and go through all the gates along the way. If you press up on the joystick, you actually go a little bit faster, so that's a definite tip. Whoops. That was a mistake. I thought the gate was off to the right there. I still think Boggy is stupid, by the way, for abandoning his kids like that. This race isn't particularly hard. Boggy is not very fast, and yeah, he's just a big fat bear. Whoops, I got stuck. I'm probably gonna end up losing now, right? Yeah. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. And he kind of does the come on gesture just like the rabbit does in Donkey Kong. But he's not nearly as annoying as Donkey Kong is, or the rabbit in Donkey Kong is, so. And then if you get stuck behind him, since you can jump while you're on your sled, you just jump over him. Okay, we're gonna want to cut to the right here, cut to the left, cut right, and stay right in front of him so he doesn't pass us, and boom. We win. Yep, I am. So he gives us the medal and then tells us that he needs to race somebody his own size. So that's basically telling us that we're going to need to race him again as Banjo and Kazooie. But we can't finish that race until we have an item from the next world, Desert World. So Wazza likes the fact that there's another walrus around here so much that he just hands us the Jiggy and then goes back inside his cave. We can go ahead on in here as the walrus, and he's just kind of like, hey. I love how everyone calls us Mr. Walrus. Feel free to have a look around. There's the orange Jinjo, but we have to come back and get it as Banjo Kazooie. But we couldn't get in here without using the walrus first to open this area up. And then you can come back here as the walrus, I believe. And let me think, what's in here? There's something in here, I just can't remember what it is. Ah, the honeycomb piece. The other honeycomb piece. Excellent! So we found both of them without having to, you know, cut. That's sweet. There's an extra life in here, too. We're up to 9 now. which is, I think 9 is the actual most lives that you can have in this game. So, yeah. That's the thing, is this game, the life mechanic is completely unnecessary, honestly. Just dying is punishment enough. You don't need to have lives on top of it. Because if you die, then your punishment is that all your collectibles reset and you have to get all the notes and everything else again. So you don't really need to have lives on top of that, too. That doesn't make any sense. But, yeah, we've done both things we can do as the Walrus, so I'm just going to cut back to being Banjo Kazooie so we can finish off what we can do in this level right now. We can't do the second boggy race yet because we don't have the correct item for it. So, yeah, I'm just going to go get Banjo Kazooie and I will be back. Because the Walrus is slow as molasses. Guess that's what happens when you're, 2 foot nothing and weigh over 300 pounds. Of course, they put waiters on this side of the frozen lake. But anyway, now that we're back as Banjo Kazooie, we can head back along the shore here. We could go talk to Boggy, but he just want to challenge us to a race, and we don't have the item that we need to be able to take him on and win. We could race him, but we'd just lose. So we have to do 2 things. We have to go collect that orange Jinjo from inside Walrus Cave, and then we have to go give the presents back to the kids. Because Boggy is too much of a lazy deadbeat to be able to do that for himself. Just too busy racing, I guess. So Walrus Cave should be up here on the left. Yes, it is. My memory has not failed me. I'm glad I remembered to grab that honeycomb piece while I was in here, because otherwise I'd be really angry right about now. So he tells us to take the noisy orange thing out of here and leave him alone. So we will. You may notice that thing there behind us. That's actually an interesting little secret that we can't get at. So that is going to have to wait until after we finish the main game, I'm afraid. We'll be back for that later. But keep in mind, there is something in there. We just can't do it yet. So we're going to head back down this way, back up towards the entrance to the level, which flows nicely into us leaving because we have all but 2 jiggies, I believe, and we get 1 jiggy for handing the presents in, and the other one is the second boggy race, which we can't do. So let's go ahead and talk to the kids, give them their presents, and leave, because we're done here. We got all 100 notes, we got both honeycomb pieces already, which is weird to have the honeycomb pieces finished before the jiggies. I think that's the first time that's happened in one of these levels yet. Go ahead and talk to the kids and drop off their presents. 1 for you. 1 for you. And 1 for you. Yay! And they give us a jiggy. And they're all happy. They don't care that Dad's not home. Now, I believe their kids' names are Soggy, Moggy, and something. I can't remember the other one. Because their dad is Boggy, and then Soggy, Moggy, and I don't remember. I don't remember what the third one is. His name is. You're gonna see them again in Banjo Tooie. They have a important role? Question mark. That in the second game, I guess. Anyway, let's review our totals real quick. We have all the notes, all but 1 of the jiggies, both honeycomb pieces, and it took us about 40 minutes, same as Bubble Goop Swamp. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and leave because we can't finish the second boggy race until after we got the item from the desert level, which is the next level, which we're going to be going to in a little bit. So let's get out of here.